Hello everyone, welcome back to the Vehicle Designer. We're going to be building a new vehicle today. We're going to be building a Thrustercraft because I feel like trying to use a Thrustercraft and having a little bit more of an air force and things like that. So we're going to be building a basis over here. We're going to be using RTGs because I feel like they are very useful in the current state of the game. And I like that I don't have to worry about fuel that much. Okay, so let's get some RTGs down in here. There we go. And then process resources, electric engine. And place some batteries. Didn't really think this would through, did I? Story of my life. Okay, there we go. We've got some decent power generation now. This is going to make the craft a little back heavy, but that's fine. What we'll probably do is we'll put a second one roughly over here. So that way we'll have a redundant amount of basic amount of redundancy. Like, we're gonna change this most likely, but for now we're just trying to build a little core that can fly. Then we'll add a couple of metal block in there. There we go. Then we'll start placing some jet engines, just to prove a concept basically. Just to see if it can fly. It should. And then we'll put pitch control on there. Facing jet will be activated with you, etc. Okay, that's good. Let's get the probably gonna place the AI in here. It's gonna be a little bit vulnerable, but it'll survive. Okay, and I'd like aerial AI. Let's not put mirror mode on that. We'll put target prioritization on there. It's most likely gonna fire missiles. And then we'll put some EMP missiles on there for our armored, for shielded ships, and just some regular frags and things like that. That'll be fine. I was looking for a wireless transmitter. There we go. No idea if this is actually gonna work the way I intended to. We're just messing around a bit for now. Put a vehicle controller on here just so we can do some manual testing for ourselves right now.
Taking control.
Well, there you go, it actually does work already, that's good. I guess we won't have to worry about those seats then. What we'll do is we'll put some, let's see, jet stabilizers on the side. You don't need too many of these, but they can be pretty useful for, I don't know, just keeping you stable. You only need like one or two, they are pretty powerful. Will be activated with I in air mode. Yeah, that is not where you need to, we need to set these up correctly, so why isn't it either? I know I might just be doing something wrong here, but it is not wanting to turn yet. Which is annoying, and it is arguably one big part of this thing. That it has to turn at some point. Let's put a chair on there and see if we're doing something wrong. Nope, I am just doing something wrong, I guess. This right-facing jet will be activated with K. Well, you're not activated right now. I'm pressing K. Oh, right, I'm not on it, of course, that makes sense. Yeah. Should we reverse then? I don't know. Yeah, I think you have to be reversed, that's it. Just not sure why you're not activating now. Because the AI is told that it has to sort of fly around here, hopefully.
Listening. Moving out. Listening.
I keep being surprised that like warping to things and like the mag boots and everything works beautiful. Do we have to put some sailplanes on here just to make sure that we can actually turn? That'd be weird. Yeah, this is not... It is not wanting to turn yet. And that is bad. We need the AI to be able to do that for us. Current mode air. It is not working like I wanted to. Why not? You need to be regular thrusters? Nope, you do not want to work at all just yet. That's annoying. I'll be right back when I figure this out. Well, the good news is it wasn't any error on my part. It was literally just the craft being a bit weird. So that's good to know. It does use the turn and everything. It's just a little weird about it at times. Let's quickly... I don't know, let's make it a bit more balanced, because right now there is a lot of power just sticking out at the top and it's not incredibly good. Well, it's subjective of course, but I don't know. I'd like it to be a bit more balanced like this. There we go. Have the batteries take up a bit less space over there. We could shove some RTGs on the bottom here. We'll probably get rid of a couple of RTGs, because this is a bit overkill. And really, the Thrustercraft doesn't take that much power. We'll probably do something like this. Always nice to know that mirror mode is accidentally not on. But yeah, it flies. That is already a very good thing indeed. This should be enough to keep the engines going, and that way it doesn't absorb a million metal from our a million crystal from our stockpiles, which is always nice. Yeah, let's just tell it to stop moving for a while. We'll just temporarily place them like that. Hope that they don't get any charge. Okay, we'll just temporarily get rid of those blocks then. There we go. You done? No, you're just gonna keep doing that. Well, that's annoying. Anyway, with that out of the picture, I think it's about time we start beautifying this baby. Get rid of all that. We could put the we'll put the stabilizers on a bit more on the balance. There we go. Now it should be roughly on the center of mass, which it is almost perfectly. That is great. We'll put a large jet engine on the back here because we've got the space, I suppose. We might as well. Huge jet engine. There we go. Hopefully that's going to give us quite a bit of power to use. Let's quickly test that out, actually. There we go, and then caps lock off. We are a bit high in the atmosphere right now. But we are going down, that's good. Oh yeah, we don't have any control anymore, that's right. Yeah, this is fine. It's doing fine. Nothing really to worry about in my opinion. We can always stick on some extra thrusters if we want. That might not be a bad idea. Want to have this go fast, have it be a little maneuverable, so it can dodge. We'll put some more thrusters on here, but with reverse. So that we have some faster turning if we need it. Also some redundancy. Because we still don't have any control here. Let's quickly put a vehicle controller here, just so we can test things. It's good, we are turning quite fast when we need it. I'll turn it down just a little bit, to like 80%. That way we'll have a balanced amount of thrust. And I think now it's time to start looking towards how we want to have this beauty look. Metal beam, we'll start something like this. Then we'll put a metal slope down. Like that. Not quite sure yet what I'm going to do with this, but this is just to take a look, see what we have, what we can do. We can have some metal slopes here as well. Yeah, I think that looks okay. That doesn't look too bad. We'll add some more pitch thrusters in here as redundancy. Set them to 80% because that seems like a good idea. Here we go, 80%, 80%. You guys should all be 80%, that's good. That way we'll have some redundancy in case our control decides to get taken out again. We'll try and make the nose a bit heavier as well. Well, it's only gently pitching down, so that's not too bad I suppose. But I want to have this nose be a little bit heavier anyway. And we'll have to store some ammo somewhere, because if we're going to be using the... if we're going to be using missiles, we're going to need to place our ammo somewhere. I think it might be a good idea to just make this nose one more higher. There we go, so we have some storage capability. Not quite sure yet what I want to do over here. I might just place the... I might place some ammo in here. Just a little bit. Like some process resources. Ammo parts box, there we go. Just like that, nothing major, but still enough that we have a little bit of ammo. There we go, we have 800 now, that seems okay. And then we also have space for the thruster, and then we'll put the two wides over there again. I think that might look okay-ish. Again, I'm just experimenting here. I'm not entirely sure yet what I'm going to end up doing. But I think this might end up looking okay. Maybe. If we're lucky. Got some more hollow room over here. I'm probably not going to all stuff it full of ammo. I want to have multiple, like, places where we store it. So that if our ammo gets taken out, we don't lose everything at once. And the entire craft doesn't get annihilated. That seems like a pretty good idea in my opinion. Metal inverted triangle over here. Triangle left. And do the same in reverse over here. Pretty tempted to just get rid of these and just place a metal beam here. And another slope like that. Which then will require another triangle. I don't know, I feel like this might look pretty good. Depending on how we end up doing it. We're gonna get rid of this like that. There we go. What I think I'm gonna do is then have this go like this. So we have some flat ground here. And then we'll make it slope up in the middle or something. I'm not entirely sure yet. We might have it slope up at the back, like some sort of semi-spacecraft. That might be pretty cool. If I can make it work. And we'll put this on in reverse on the bottom. There we go. Gotta keep in mind that we don't block off our pitch controllers. It's actually another thing I kept in mind over here, although they do actually still work. It would be a bit cheaty, but on the other hand, I'm just gonna block them off like that. There we go. I do quite like the thrusters sticking out over there, so I'm gonna leave those in. Yeah, I think this looks interesting. It looks a little weird, but at the same time I think it has potential. If I can just make it work. Just have this keep going like that. I don't know, I think it looks okay. We might have something like, I don't know. Want to make it look like it has a cockpit? That could be a thing. Hang on just a second. Never mind, false alarm. There we are, back again. Let's get a metal triangle over here. And then we'll go for... That was... bloody SoundCloud. Yeah, I'm using SoundCloud to play music in the campaign and the vehicle designer itself. I think I'll go back to using regular... I don't know, it seems like the in-game music is now actually looping when you're playing the campaign, so I guess I'll go back to using that, but in the vehicle designer it only plays one track and then it's silent forever, so I'm gonna stick with that with using SoundCloud in here. That actually looks somewhat okay, I think. So we'll keep that going, I suppose. No reason to dismiss it right away. I know, what we might do is stick out a couple of thrusters on the side here. Or something, or you can make like a little wing. You know, something like this perhaps. Yeah, that might be a thing. Then we'll go and maybe round it off like this. Followed by just inverting this like that and then having it finish with a metal slope like this. I don't know. Just hypothetical here. No, that looks silly. Might leave this in though and be like, have some extra thrusters on here. Just so we go a little bit faster. There we go. That looks okay. We can maybe add a cockpit in here for giggles. We'll have to round it off back here. I'm not sure how yet, but we'll find a way. Life finds a way. We'll keep this going over here. It's going to be a metal heavy Thrustercraft, but that means it's going to have some protection. And it's not like we are low on metal or anything, so that will be totally fine. We'll add some things like surge protectors, of course. Just to couple, not too many. Could add some in the nose, perhaps. There we go. We could put some extra ammo somewhere. That might be a good idea. Although I'm hesitant to say, like, put it at the back or something. We could put some on the side there. That seems reasonable. Now we've got 1600 ammo, so we can have some missiles. I'm actually sort of tempted to get rid of these. No, that's wood, not metal. Yeah, I think this looks a little better. There we go. Looks a lot better. Then we've got the thruster there. The other one is still covered up, but that's fine. I want to have one exposed. We'll probably put on a pylon somewhere back here that's like, oh, missiles. Not entirely sure yet how I'm gonna make that, but yeah. Let's quickly get to the cockpit, and then I might have to end the episode because I am once again running out of time because I didn't really manage my time all that well today, which is unfortunate. Yeah, let's try something like this. Back to that. Back to here. That looks like a reasonable cockpit, in my opinion. Blocks, window, 2-meter triangle. And then where's the... No, that's just regular... Oh, there we go. Nah, that looks silly. Doesn't look good in my opinion. I guess we could just keep it flat or something, or... Oh, maybe we can add like a weapons bay on the bottom. Yo, now we're talking. How would we do that? Let's see. We'd go for a metal slope down on the sides here, and then go for a metal beam diagonal so we have enough space to actually make it a thing. And then we'll invert this like that, and we'll have metal slope down too, like that. There we go. Then we'll put a missile controller. It's now nosediving. You okay, buddy? I think I might be struggling with the weight of the craft. Might be. Just a little bit. You should be connected, that's good. Missile launch pad. Get some missile blocks in here. So we'll need to make this a bit longer. Go, metal slope down one, like that. Then we'll have them sort of stick out like that. We could add a little plate on here, which is probably a good idea. Not entirely sure how I'm gonna do that yet, but that seems like a good idea. Let's take a quick look at the missile. Short range, thruster, fuel tank, infrared. Well, yeah, that seems reasonable. We'll put double EMP on this one. But we have some EMP missiles as well. And like that, we'll have a balanced loadout and still does reasonably well. Anyway, I've got to end the episode here because we're going on for way too long, and I don't know, I haven't been having a lot of time to record, so this episode's probably going to be late. Sorry in retrospect for that. If you did enjoy the episode though, do please leave a like down below. It shows me that From the Depths is a series you wish to see continued on the channel. Don't forget to leave a comment if you have anything to say. If you want to see more, why not subscribe? Anyway, until next time, have a good one, folks.